should be us being here again, right? Yeah, hopefully this is us being here again. Let's see, all of these sources back in. There we go. Okay. Well then, hello and welcome everybody once again to some more Death and Taxes. Well, we're gonna continue where we left up on day 13 apparently. So let me just double check real quick and make sure that I have all of the correct whatchamacallit, stream settings and all that stuff set up. Yep, looks good. Looks good. Okay, let's continue on with day 13 then. Apparently we ordered something? What did we order last time we were down there? I don't recall. Nothing in terms of the suits. I don't know what we supposedly... Weird. Anyways. Oh, hey Rampa! Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday! And there's that thing as well. Okay. Let's just see which day is this where we left off. Okay. Alrighty then, let's... What was that we did the last time? Let's double check here real quick. Whoops. Research shows a slim chance of survival for a small number of the population. Okay. Famous investigator comes out with a pun so horrendous suspect actually gets a heart attack. Oh boy. Rector of Sidoston High School found dead. Guess they are director now. Local jokes denotes. Another serial killer caught by Detective Samara L. Downey. Okay. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Alright, that sounds pretty good, I guess. Anyways, let me just move this a little bit over here so I can get a better eye. There we go. Okay, let's see what our what we've got going for us today. So, a lucky day, or is it? Ah, the unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. It is but a day like all the other days. Quota for the day. A total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die, and spare any humans with an artistic background. Enjoy your pleasant workday. Signed, Fate. Alright. So, 3 humans have to die, and we're getting rid of all the religious people now. And artists get to survive. Alright. Let's see, is this still set up correctly? Yes it is. Okay. The coin still works. We've got our multiplying piggy bank. Yep. Now we've got our removal, our marker remover still in store in case we do a mess up of epic proportions of any sort. So let's see who we've got here. We've got to start with Björn O'Toole, an unemployed 56-year-old. Björn has been unemployed for nearly a decade. After many failed job applications, they lost motivation to try again. To pass time, Björn has started obsessively watching rom-coms, even quoting them in random conversations. That is an easy maybe pile then. Sifiso Ek, a 44-year-old general contractor. Sifiso constructs buildings, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between the demands of the clients and the experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. Alright, that's an artistic background in my opinion. That guy has to survive. Then we have Alexandra O'Malley, a 44-year-old mechanical engineer. Alexandra apparently made a big career change, shifting from baking pizzas at a local Pacluzzi's to robotics engineering. Their dream is to make a waffle-destroying robot. Alexandra is definitely afraid of waffles. Okay. I can already see how we can have some fun killing her if we need to. Did I write your name here? I haven't seen your name come up yet, but let's see what fate has in store for you today. Also, hi Fever, nice to see you here. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Next up we have Masahige Onilanso, a 66-year-old engineer slash musician. Alright, they definitely have to survive then. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. Haven't I seen this before? Oh right, yeah, actually we have seen this one before. Oh, I think I remember. I think I remember what the background of this one is. Yeah, okay. We're definitely gonna see this guy again a few more times in the future. So keep an eye out for him. He's gonna appear a few more times in the next days. Anyways, next up we have Naidah Naravilli, a 24-year-old cultist. Well, that's an easy kill for us then. Naidah is a loyal member of a group who are devoted to the forest spirit, believing both the spirit and the tree are from the future, as the mighty stout oak seems to be a lot older than the rest of the forest. Naidah enjoys nature but isn't that keen on the ritual branch whipping, which seems to be important to their leader. Alright, that's an easy kill pile. Then we have Natsumi Okazaki, a 32-year-old construction overseer and aspiring architect. Construction, it's the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High-rises strewn across the horizon, truly glorious sight. But we can do better. That's what Natsumi thinks, at least. Lately they've started researching more ecologically sound architecture. What some might call arcologies. Okay, not sure about this one. And we have Frederick Hogue, a 58-year-old monk. Frederick spends all their days in the monastery writing manuscripts by hand. Although the printing press was invented centuries ago, they insist that texts written by hand are the most pure. Well, that's a second kill pile. Okay, we have a quota of 3 humans who have to die. We have 2 people who are guaranteed kills, and we have a decision to make between 3 people who we can kill as our optional third. And these 3 are going to be safe because, well, they are sort of artistic related. Like, one of them is a full-on musician, and the other one likes carving small sculptures in their spare time, so I count that as having an artistic background. So, yeah, let me just mark these 2 as live. There we go. Those 2 are definitely... what about you? I mean... Do you consider yourself a religious person? Or do you think you're more of an artist? Let's mark off these 2 in the religion pile for death. There we go. That is these 2 already marked up. Now we have the decision to make here between these 3 people. We have, going from left to right, Natsumi Okazaki, a 32-year-old construction overseer and aspiring architect, who apparently would like to do something more ecologically sound. So they like to do something for nature. Then we have Alexandra O'Malley, a 44-year-old mechanical engineer who is deathly afraid of waffles. And we have Björn Ortur, a 56-year-old unemployed who's basically just given up. So, who do you think we should get rid of? Waffle time? I mean, yeah, I could see how we might get a funny news headline if we get rid of the waffle-hating Alexandra. A few things that maybe we should get rid of the unemployed Björn Otur. I mean, yeah, Björn is pretty much just the baseline of you know, generic person description that you can find. I'm kind of tempted to agree with Rampa here to, you know, get rid of the raffle destroying mechanical engineer, because yeah, I mean, who doesn't like waffles? Come on, what's wrong with you? How can you not like waffles? Like, just... yeah. I like waffles. This is supposed to be a waffle, but it looks more like a bread. Oh well. So, who shall it be? Oops. And you are, I guess, more nature related, so let's give you a leaf. This marker doesn't really... yeah, this marker isn't necessarily made to draw stuff, apparently. It's more for... marking off the things that we're supposed to do here. But yeah, let's get rid of the waffle hater. So, you die, the other two live. There we go, that's our quota fulfilled. So we've got our 3 deaths lined up here for today, that's our quota done. So let's clock out and see what mess we can generate with that. There we go. Let's see, is our dear Fate back already, or do we still have to deal with the cat? The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. Without even glancing at the documents, she purrs softly, content at your accuracy and competence. Alright. I hope my gift is doing well. Yep, the sad little gerbil squeaks. The cat rolls her eyes, which is admittedly a very bizarre thing to observe. She notes, then curls into a ball, indicating it's time for you to leave. Alright. I guess the cat does not want to be disturbed. We get 200 coins for this. Let's check in on our dear friend Mortimer down here and see what he has for sale.
Avast ye! Pursue the finest booty you've ever seen.
Finest booty, he say? Ooh. We can afford to buy the calendar now. Shall we buy the calendar, or shall we save up for the snow globe? I'm kind of tempted to buy the calendar so that we can keep a better eye on how many days we have left. Yeah, let's do that.
Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar.
Really?
Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship.
Huh.
Still worth it for the annals' work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes.
Oh wait, there's
Also
footnotes?
includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations. And all of the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Okay, I mean that sounds pretty interesting. Oh, we can hang out at the bar again. Let's pay Cerberus a visit. Oh, that's some new people here. Hey Cerberus, how are you doing?
Why, hello again. The den is always glad to see a returning customer.
Alright, glad to be
2
here.
weeks down and you're still kicking. Well done.
Somehow.
Say, see, I've been thinking, and I was hoping you'd explain it to me, the process. I mean,
What
How do you make the
process?
choices? How do you really decide who gets to live and who doesn't?
Oh, I mean... Yeah, I... but what do I want to call you guys? Are you more of a gut feeling for me, or... I mean, we are kind of more like comparing the data with the requirements, that's for sure, but on the other ones that, you know, that are just on the maybe pile, I feel like we're going more with our gut feeling, but for the most part, the primary choice is, you know, carefully comparing all of the
Your
data.
dedication and diligence are noteworthy. Must take you a long time, though.
I mean, the rules are pretty clear, the files are pretty clear, so it's just a match one to the other.
Simple as that, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, then another question I've been pondering about the process.
Okay, is this where we get the curveball?
Do you think about the people after you've made the decision? Or do you forget all about them after it's done?
Yeah, that's... But I don't really care about that. I mean, I'm so disconnected from all this, it's not really...
It's cold.
I mean, you can turn on the heat if that's too cold for you.
Doesn't all of it make you anxious?
Anxious? About what?
Sure makes me, and I ain't even the one choosing. Yeah, I don't think I can handle the pressure. Gazing upon the decision tree. How it branches out across infinity. Across space and time.
Decision tree? What do you mean?
Anyway, this has been enlightening. Thanks for the answers. Anything I can get you?
Do you have any idea what's the deal with Lady Portington? Like,
Fate's
the
cat?
stupid cat?
She's an adorable furball, ain't she? Always skulking around in search of mischief. She sneaks
Sure.
down here, too. So I feed her a few morsels.
I don't trust the cat.
How could you not? Those big eyes, that fluffy fur. She's a real softie.
If it were a dog, I would be all on your side. I would trust her with my life
It's
and all
nice
that,
she
but
keeps Fate company. Fate's archaic. All those aeons might not be good for the, you know...
it's a cat.
mentality.
Cats are always up to something.
What else you got in mind?
Oh right, yeah, I kind of also keep hearing voices,
That's
so...
Well, most of us hear voices a lot of the time.
No, I mean, there's a voice in the mirror.
Ah, wait, so you got a mirror that reflects back your own voice?
No, it's not even my own voice. It's someone else's voice.
Hey, it's fine to talk to yourself. I'm sure it's rough at the office. Vocalizing's gotta help process the thoughts and feelings,
You seem to be
Or
misunderstanding.
maybe it's your conscience trying to kick through the barrier. Becoming a Reaper ain't easy, so you haven't fully internalized the struggle, you're not happy with your work, or you sense something's off. But what do I know? I'm just a barkeep, so that makes me only half a therapist.
Okay. Oh wait, that's also another thing. Like, someone tried to contact me using a profile that we... Yeah, that was the thing that we had last time with the red page.
Oh? What did this mysterious entity want?
I mean, they wanted me to mark everyone for death,
And
so...
you following, or what?
Yes, I'm more of a rebel. I don't follow orders. By following what fate wants me to do instead. That could be dangerous.
You're already dead, ain't ya? What's the worst that could happen?
Actually, you've got a point there. Yeah, what is the worst that could happen? I mean, I could lose my job.
Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office, I just own the den. What else you got in mind?
I guess that's all. I'm gonna be going
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Still going with the French, I see. Okay. Let's see what your patrons are up to here. We've got... I don't even know who that is. Looks kind of like an important person. Let's talk to you first. You look innocent enough.
Yes?
Hi, how's it going?
Not great. Why are you talking to me?
I mean, you sound like you have some problems, and I'll kind of see if I can maybe help.
I do? Well, I guess I've got a lot on my mind.
Alright, so what's
Do you
going
know about the butterfly effect?
on? Yeah, I know what the butterfly effect is. You know, small change in one place can cause a whole cascade of things in another.
Well, what if I'm that butterfly? Hey? Haphazardly fluttering around and then millions of souls perish in anguish.
Sure, okay.
I don't want that on my conscience. I can't handle it.
Can't handle. Why did you become a Reaper
And
then?
that's the least of my problems. Last week someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
Wait, what? Someone put your stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly. So, how did you get it out?
Well, I've had it. I tried to eat the stapler to freedom.
Ah, yes. The first thing that comes to mind when somebody puts something that I own in a jar of jelly, I try to eat my way out of the problem. Or rather, I try to eat the problem away from the thing.
Oh, that went as badly as you can imagine. I chipped a tooth. Some of my bones still stick together.
Where's the what? Where's the percent in the auto message? I don't know. That looks like it's not supposed to be there. Well, not really much to worry about at the moment. It's still doing its job, so.
And that's still not all of it. Last month I had to work in the dog department.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
But I love dogs.
I mean... So there's a dog
There's
department,
a department for everything. Haven't you realised that yet?
Actually, yeah, you make a point that there is probably a department for
And
everything.
the people in the dog department, the absolute bad apples.
Yeah,
I was scared for the afterlife. I was.
sounds about right, yeah.
But you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
I mean, having a room filled with balloons doesn't sound that bad.
It was terrifying. They could all pop any second.
What?
And they did. Slowly. One by one. As I was trying to sleep.
Okay, I mean, do you have maybe any idea of who could be responsible for all of this?
I have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Lance Thrasher.
Yes, and people keep telling me how great Lance Thrasher is.
Okay.
How fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing. How they tell the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans.
Okay, I mean that... It does sound kind of exhausting to hang out with them, but... They also kind of sound like a hoot and a half, so...
Frankly, I don't understand what's so special about Lance Thrasher. So, I thought I had to let them know.
Let them know about what?
I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
Okay, and what happened then?
But then Lance just said, keep it real, and then went on to do a handstand on their desk.
Huh.
Everyone in the office started chanting their name.
Okay.
Lance, 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 Lance.
So, is that when they put your stapler in a jar of strawberry jelly, or...?
And all those other things.
Okay, so what exactly makes you think that it's them?
The culprit keeps writing Thrasher was here on everything. With a marker.
Oh, okay, yeah, that kind of... yeah.
So, problem solver, what do you think? What should I do?
I mean, I kind of think that you shouldn't stoop down to their level, but yeah, let's go with that. You shouldn't really stoop down to their level. I mean, there has to be someone who balances this out, yeah? Yeah.
I guess you're right. I am Frank Whittle after all.
Frank Whittle, yeah.
I must stay true to myself.
Guess. There you
Still,
go.
I will leave a strongly worded note on their desk expressing my discontent. I'll start working on it right away. Thanks.
Alright. Glad I could help. Oh, we're done talking to him? Alright, let's see what this other fellow is up to. Oh, that message doesn't have the percentage to it.
Accentuate the morphological field.
What?
Oh, some reclassification of the framing stratum.
Who? What?
Ah, I should have known. Scaffolding of the antediluvian complex. Oh, maybe. Meta-resonance trigger.
That guy seems to be very lost in some very sciencey stuff. So, hey, what's going on, strange fellow?
I'm the strange one, am I? Fairly put, I suppose.
That's a weird laugh, buddy.
I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive.
Ooh,
The archive of all existence.
curator of the archive, you say?
Or the bits I've managed to catalogue thus far. Did you know there is a lot of existence?
I kind of figured as much. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that just exist, so yeah.
More than you are able to conceive.
Would be problematic if I were able to conceive all of existence. That would be very worrisome if I were in that position of power.
Ah, yet I see promise in you, Spawnling. So, let me tell you a secret.
Secrets. I like secrets.
You see, the archive sprouts a mind.
What?
Eons ago. Incomprehensible to most.
What do you mean, sprouts in mind?
Those were the days. We were so young then, Fate and I. Two strapping lads.
Oh, you're friends with Fate.
There was little in the archive initially, but
Oh.
it didn't take long for it to start growing, expanding.
So, I mean, hold on. If you know, how old are you to actually?
Pay attention. Don't get sidetracked. I can't allow you to mess with the structure of this dialogue.
Oh, sorry.
We must proceed on topic and in an orderly manner. Now, the archive kept expanding.
Okay, until?
Until it achieved awareness of a sort. Consciousness. But not a kind you'll easily recognize and engage with.
Alright.
We couldn't foresee this happening. The awakening of the archive. Its development into a unique organism.
A unique organism. Alright. So, is it dangerous?
It's not malevolent, not in any way we're accustomed to thinking. The archive isn't inherently evil. Or good.
Okay, that's good, I guess.
Simplistic dualism will lead you astray.
Right, makes sense. So, how does one navigate the archive?
Carefully.
Ah, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
It wouldn't be wise to stumble into the archive without an escort who understands the territory.
That sounds like you're offering guided tours.
Spaced folds becoming labyrinthine. One can get lost. I know, I've misplaced a few interns in this manner.
Okay, why are you starting to whisper all of a sudden?
Poor sods. Although no one knows what happens to the disappeared, they may not be dead. Well, any more dead than one already is in this office.
Alright. I mean, I kind of want to... Yeah, I really want to visit the archive now.
Alas, visitations are limited to professional archivists only.
Aww, can't you make an exception?
Ah, it calls to me, so I must return. I hope you enjoyed our talk.
Dang it! Maybe some other day. Maybe some other day we'll get to visit the archive. That seems to be a fellow that we want to keep an eye on. Especially since they have a connection with fate, apparently. So this down here is the archive, huh? Interesting. Oh well. Let's end the day and see what the next one brings. Oh! Would you look at that? Looks like fate is back. That's good. Ah, there we go. That is our little calendar to keep track of the days with us. Let's put it up here in the top left corner. I think that's a good spot for it. Alright, let's see how did the waffle lady die? Strange ritualistic forest murders have stumped the police. Archaeology is still science fiction, a dream of the future, but we may be getting closer with every passing day, alright? Oh, there we go. Local woman chokes on a waffle and dies. Parliament to discuss waffle ban. Wait, what? No! Don't ban waffles! Just because one lady manages to somehow choke on a waffle, you're discussing a waffle ban? Seriously? No. Don't do that to us. We need our waffle goodness here. The Dragonheart Gallery to host an exhibition of intricate wooden sculptures. Ooh. And will superstar racer Miguel Sark bring home another trophy feat for Cosmopolis City? I have no idea. Oh, I have a message for Grim. So that is us. Morning, Grim. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Don't worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. Ooh. Okay, 6 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. Looking forward to the review. Fate. Wait, so on the left side, does it mean these 5 profiles over here? Oh, what does he mean with on the left side of the profile bundle? These instructions are starting to become a little confusing. The left side of the profile bundle, so that's probably these 5 over here then. Anyway, 6 humans have to die in total, and anybody related to the transportation industry has to die. Okay, so let's start over on the left-hand side, I guess, then, and see who we have. So we have Lucas Calaby, a 32-year-old getaway driver. I guess that could be considered working in the transportation industry. Lucas got tangled in the whole organized crime web at an early age, although through debts their brother had incurred. To settle the score, Lucas was forced into working as a driver, although as of late they seem to have been getting their hands dirtier. Alright. So, let me put him back here again. Next up we have Francois Fukushima, a 66-year-old scam artist, a liar and a grifter. Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Alright, put them back. So we have 1 confirmed kill, 1 I don't know, maybe we're supposed to kill them? Then we have Jean-Lee Hope, a 22-year-old combat medic. Jean dreamt of being a sniper from an early age, but they were struck by an irritating itch that never went away, which ruined their ability to keep calm and focus. They instead joined a medical school to figure out the cause of the itch and ended up a medic. Okay, that sounds a bit problematic, but okay. Next up we have Miguel Salk, a 32-year-old theoretical beekeeper / race car driver. What the heck is a theoretical beekeeper? No, and race car driver, I don't know if that counts as part of the transportation industry. I don't think it does. But, it's driving a vehicle, so... Anyways, Miguel has always dreamed of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to a fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Okay. Now the issue is, if we're supposed to kill humans on the left side of the profile button to die, that would be 5 deaths already, and we could only add 1 more from here. And I can already see we have a school bus driver right here at the moment as well, so that would put us to 6, I think? I don't know. Anyways, we have Cetian Wainwright, a 35-year-old school bus driver. Cetian drives children to and from schools every day. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they are usually pretty lax about it. Sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. They say it makes them focus better. Oh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. But that would end up on the kill pile anyways. I'm just afraid of the children that are gonna be involved in this. Well, I guess children are part of a different department, so maybe they'll be fine? Oh. And we have Ike Thulian, a 28-year-old ambulance driver. Ike is certain that speed is the most important thing about an ambulance driver. Relentless speed, immaculate handling. At work they braid their hair into a rat tail and have earned the right to wear a custom-made orange jumpsuit. What? What? Since when do ambulance drivers wear orange jumpsuits? What? This one's confusing me. But anyways, speed is definitely not... You do not want to drive relentlessly as an ambulance driver. You want to be very careful about what you do so you don't cause another accident. But I think that also counts as transportation industry, since, well, they're driving. Who else do we have? Oh, we have Marek Sparks, a 66-year-old mayor. Marek is getting old, but they've had a big hand in keeping the city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. Okay, that is a safe live, at least. And then we have Cavonius Dviali, a 44-year-old hunter / survivalist. Originally a systems engineer for a large tech company, Cavonius has recently begun promoting a return to grim survivalism. To a hunter stage, stalking prey in forests, national parks and regular parks of the world. Any living beast is considered fair game, and this does mean any. Ooh, that's Okay, so getaway driver, scam artist, combat medic, race car driver. Wait, did we skip over the stay-at-home parent? I feel like we skipped over that one, didn't we? I feel like we skipped over this one. Yusuf Al-Asta, a 36-year-old stay-at-home parent. Yusuf mostly stays at home raising their kid after the death of their spouse. It's been a rough going, both mentally and physically, but they're making do thanks to the support network of friends and family. Okay. So, we have Getaway Driver, who I think might count. Race car driver, who I think might count. School bus driver, who definitely counts. Ambulance driver, who might count, which would bring us to 4. And no, that would be too many already, because that would be 2 on the right hand side. So, anyone related to the transportation industry? Related to transportation, that could be a lot of things. As humans on the left side of the profile bundle, that would make up 5 people at the very least. So that would be 5 people, and that would leave us with only 1 more spot to kill off one of these. Which would be then a choice between the school bus driver or the ambulance driver, where I think the school bus driver is probably the closer to transportation industry than the ambulance. So, yeah. 6 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. And choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. I don't know if with choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die, they mean that I'm supposed to only choose from the left hand side to fill up the remaining spots, or if they want me to kill everybody on the left hand side. So that's the part that has me a little bit confused here. Left to add to the transport? I don't know. I think they might want us to kill the entire left side plus somebody on the right side to fill up the 6th slot, which would then be the school bus driver. Why do these have to be so ambiguous? Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. Yeah. There would have to be everybody on the left hand side, so those 5 people. And then anyone related to the transportation industry from the remaining 4 would be the school bus driver. I'm gonna go ahead and mark off these 5, and then I'm gonna put it to the vote between the ambulance driver and the school bus driver. Even though I'm pretty sure that the school bus driver is closer related to the transportation industry than the ambulance driver. So these 5 would be the safe kills basically, and then the mayor is safe, the what were you again? The hunter survivalist, which is kind of problematic in terms of what they have in their profile, but those 2 would be safe, and then it would be a choice between the ambulance driver or the school bus driver. I mean, yeah, he's definitely risking the life of the children every single time he partakes in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. The issue is that I'm gonna be the one who pulls the trigger basically on him, and knowing this game, I would not be surprised that if that ends up involving him crashing while on the road as a school bus driver. Which sounds a bit iffy to me. But I don't know, maybe that's what we're supposed to do here. Like, if we select the school bus driver and we for some reason end up being wrong about that, it's gonna be a big mess. I mean, otherwise I guess it could also turn out the same way with the ambulance driver, because, well, he would probably be the one who's getting sent out to take care of that mess. So... I don't know. This is tough. Okay, before we make that decision, let me at least mark off the other 5 profiles that we have them done. So, you are a getaway driver, you're gonna die. You are a combat medic, you're gonna die. You're a scam artist, you're gonna die. You're a stay-at-home parent, I'm sorry, but you're gonna die as well. And we have the theoretical beekeeper / race car driver, who's also gonna go bye-bye. There you go, that is 5 people marked for death so far. That pile is now shuffled around, but those were all on the left-hand side. Then we have the Hunter, Survivalist and Mayor, who are both going to live. Even though I don't like this guy at all. And now we have the choice between the ambulance driver and school bus driver, so... yeah. Let's make this a vote about the school bus driver. What shall we do with this person? Shall we kill them or spare them and get rid of the ambulance driver instead? What do you guys think? Just type !die if you want me to get rid of the school bus driver, and !spare if you want me to take out the ambulance driver instead. Let's see what chat thinks we should do here. I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards the school bus driver, but I'm scared of the consequences of that one, kind of. I don't know. Also, I don't know what's up with the details on the ambulance driver, with them braiding their hair into a red tail and having earned the right to wear a custom-made bright orange jumpsuit. I don't quite understand the reference there. Like, there's some sort of reference going on there, but I don't get it. Anyways, time's up, and alright, we're gonna get rid of the school bus driver then. Bye-bye, buddy. And you're gonna left. There we go. That fulfills our quota of 6 humans that have to die. We've killed humans on the left side to die, and we have anyone from related to the transportation industry, which I think is only the school bus driver, really. So let's hope that we did a good job. Yep, let's confirm those choices. Sure. It's not gonna backfire on us at all. Nope. Oh boy. Let's see how well we can disappoint fate.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
I mean, sure, sure, I like our little chats.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse.
Alright.
So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation.
Wait, that's a thing? I was never informed about that being a thing. Okay.
But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct.
Right.
Where did I place those papers, please? Where are you? Ah, here we go.
I catch that reference.
Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
Wow. Seems to be correct or whatever. Wow. That sounds like he doesn't really care about what we did there that day. Let's just... Yeah, I'm just gonna stay silent.
Ah, Grim. How should I put it?
What do you mean?
In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker.
Okay.
You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
Minor lack of So, what do you mean, the minor lack of... I mean, what else am I supposed to do here, aside from follow the rules?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters?
Wait, so do you want me to cause chaos now all of a sudden?
One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull?
I don't like where this is going.
You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, as long as the people around me can trust me and know that I'm dependable, yeah, I'm good.
Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Ultimate evaluation. Okay. Ooh, that is a hefty bonus. That is a hefty bonus that we just got. We got a $800 payday just now. That is yep, that is certainly something. Ooh. Well, let's just immediately throw that money at Mortimer. Yeah, back for more booty. Give me your booty. What do we have here? A Grim Cape. Dark Cape is a classic attire for any grim deeds, pleasantly warm while offering protection against wind and rain, which you won't actually need as you'll always be stuck at the office. Okay. And then there's the cactus we can get. We go for the cactus? Let's buy the cactus, sure. Yeah.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these.
Exalted land of
Finally
cacti.
unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Traveling cactus, you say? That sounds fun. Okay. Anyways. There goes our entire day's payday for cactus. Anyways, let's Oh, nothing new here to be talked about with these two? Okay. Hey Cerberus, do you got anything useful going on today?
Hey, Grimmy. Pleased to see you again.
Pleasure to meet you as well, yes.
Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross. It's been ages.
What do you mean? I'm showering. Wait, do we have showers down here? Please tell me we have showers down here. I mean, I don't really think my current look suits me that much, but yeah, I guess I could use someone who knows.
That's an understatement if I ever heard one. You need some serious fashion assistance.
I mean,
I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case.
Ooh. That sounds good.
A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later.
Okay.
Crisis averted.
Alright, I appreciate it.
Not much else happening on this quiet Sunday, though, so I appreciate you dropping in.
Always a
What's
pleasure.
on your mind?
So, yeah, this archivist guy, can you tell me anything about him?
Crime curator of the archive, you mean?
Yeah.
They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer. I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before, but I guess it comes with the territory.
Makes sense.
You two ought to get along fine. Heck, just bond over the equilibrium and standardizations and the like. Maybe you should eventually apply for an archive job instead.
That sounds like a fun place to work at. Yeah, absolutely.
Aw, I'm kidding. I don't think it works like that. The Abysmal Archive is a wild land, and not easy to enter.
Come on, don't tease me like that. Now I want to visit that place even more.
What else you got in mind?
Well, I guess I'll be going
Au
then.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Still going on with the French. Okay. Well then, let's just end the day, I guess, and see what tomorrow brings. Yep, let's end the day. Okay, nope, down to the office we go. There we are. And that's out. Oh. Why the fuck does it make that sound? That's a brutal sound, if I've ever heard one. Anyways, let's see what the phone's about. Major cuts Ruben a new mail, People Club. Okay. Popular political commentator does have a heart attack. That's problematic. Fear Warranted. Superstar racer Miguel Sorg dies from hundreds of bee stings. Oh. That's problematic. Government attempts to pass law that punishes bees for being murderers. Okay. Medic missing, presumed dead after the squad struck by enemy fire at the city of Seasmins. Great. School bus driver on a stroll stuck by a drunken driver. Okay. At least he wasn't driving at that time, so that's okay-ish, I guess. But now we've got to take care of that drunk driver as well. That's not a good thing. We need to get that guy off the road. New program of ex-rally drivers trained for driving ambulances proves to be a huge success. Oh, is that what's been going on with that guy? I see. That makes sense then. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Another jogger goes missing in Midway Park. Law enforcement urges to report any sightings. Okay. Young thug gunned down during a police raid of a suspected mob hideout. Microscale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world. What the frick? Microscale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world. That sounds problematic, but okay. Cozy Bohemian Waffle House gained popularity. Go check it out. Yay! Waffle houses. More waffles. Anyways. Congratulations, Grim. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. Let's see what we've got here. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. And at least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping, fate. Okay, we need to get rid of 3 scientists or sciencey people and 2 young ones. Alright, that sounds doable. At least we don't have to keep a track of where we pick them up from, so we can just, pick them up as we go and then put them down on a yes, no, maybe pile. So we have Salom Albion, a 48-year-old art forger. Salom started imitating famous artists as a hobby. Then they discovered their partner was selling the forgeries while telling clients the artworks were real. Salom was furious at first, but due to financial difficulties started going along with it. An original piece they are most proud is an oil painting of a bullfinch. Okay, that goes on the maybe pile for now, just because, well, we have to check for our quota first. Christopher Viat, a 44-year-old money launderer. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income but avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Ah, that's not a good one. Alright, goes on the Mabel pile for now. Hayden B Blackburn, a 41-year-old field researcher in geology. Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that microscale steam mechanics are totally doable. They dream of creating a microscale model steam train by using the soon-to-be-available technology. Well, you have to die, buddy, because you are a scientific person. Lilian Kur, a 39-year-old climate scientist. Lilian hails from a small village on the coast, where they spent their early years studying ichthyology. This later inspired them to turn their attention towards global matters, to the multitudinous interrelated networks that make up our planet. Well, you're also a sciencey person, you have to die. Stefan Ashby, a 55-year-old statistician. Stefan lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. Okay, I think that goes on the maybe pile, because I don't think statistics count as a science in this kind. Nayata Alethea, a 36-year-old hacker. Nayati, online alias Cryptomancer, was inspired to become an IT specialist/hacker by reading old cyberpunk novels. They were arrested and banned from using any computers for 15 years after they crashed the Cosmopolis stock market. They are still very interested in modern cryptographic algorithms. Okay, that's a maybe pile. Chloe Miller, a 29-year-old rock climber. Chloe is constantly training to conquer the rock-warm peak by free climbing the full height of it for charity. Their practice regimen was hindered by having their leg broken in 3 places. An injury they obtained by jumping down in celebration from an indoor climbing wall. Chloe, that is a stupid idea. Well, that goes on the maybe pile, but we'll probably have to kill them to fill our age requirement. And then we have Rufa Nadal, a 32-year-old stay-at-home parent. Rufa enjoys spending all their days at home, caring for the 3 kids. Recently, they agreed to become a surrogate for a same-sex couple. Another perk of being a stay-at-home parent for Rufa is the possibility to play Planet of Peacecraft at any free moment. Alright, I think you are a safe live, because you don't fit the age nor the science department, so... Let's see here, who do we have? We have a 41-year-old scientist, we have a 39-year-old scientist. Okay, so that is 2 out of 3... Right? Yeah, that is 2 out of 3 scientists. And we don't have anybody with the age yet. So maybe the statistician falls under science as well in terms of mathematics, which would then be our 3rd one. Which would still leave us with having to kill 2 young people. 48-year-old art forger, that seems to be a safe live. 44-year-old money launderer seems to be a safe live at the moment. I'm just gonna put them here as a maybe thing. And then, wait, do we even have 2 people aged 30 or younger? Do we even have 2 people aged 30 or younger? 39, 41, 55, 32, 48, 44, 29, that would be one of them, and 36. We only have one person who is who fits the age requirement. (32). Aged 30 or younger, so you don't fit that bill. 48, art forger. 44, money launderer. 55, statistician. Whoops. 36, hacker. 29, rock climber. So that would be one of them. 41, field researcher. And 39, climate scientist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's all the ones that we have. We've been given an impossible task. I guess fate absolutely wants us to start disobeying him, huh? Why would he do that? Is he really getting that upset with us having followed his rules for this long that he now forces us to do something that we are unable to, or that breaks the rules? At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die, and we only have one in here that is aged 30 or younger. Alright. So, do we do our best to fill the quota to the best of our ability at least? Or do we just say fuck it and go for what we think is morally the best choice? Like getting rid of the hacker, the art forger and the money launderer and keeping the others alive. Well, maybe getting rid of the field researcher because they go for the microscale steam thing, which apparently could possibly destroy the wall, which sounds like a bad idea. I mean, I was kind of planning to go by the rules for the first playthrough, yeah. But given that we are facing an impossible rule today, yeah, I'm considering on how to do this from here. We could go for, let's follow the rules as close as we can at least. To hope that our performance review or whatever you wanna call it doesn't completely tank because of that. So we've got the field researcher, that would be one science person, we've got the climate scientist, that would be the second, and then I guess the statistician would be the third. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, the hacker doesn't fall into the age. We have the rock climber who would fall into the age, which would be 1. And yeah, you're 32, so... yeah, and then it would be a decision of we kill 2 out of 3 of these. Either the money launderer, the art forger, or the hacker. One of them has to survive. And I'm kind of tempted to keep the hacker alive. Because, I mean, I work in IT, so... I kind of have a bit of a bias in that regard. So that we get rid of the money launderer and the art forger and keep them alive. And that way we would fill our quota of 6 people at the very least, and doing the scientist thing. So that would be that part at least. Like, yeah, if we do this basically, that would be our total 6 humans then. 3 with a science background, and at least one aged 30 or younger, and the second one, well, not really there as an option. I guess we're gonna go with this then. Yeah, sure, let's go with this. So mark these 2 to live. Pop. And then these are going to be our 6 humans who have to die to fulfill the quota of the day then. Alright. Let's line them all up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's see how badly we mess up with this. Yep, confirm our choices, and away we go. Alright, Fate, you're gonna have some explaining to do here.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well.
Nope, I'm doing terrible because you gave me an impossible
I forgot
task.
to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
I mean, it was pretty basic, like just one day follows another.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance of time.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Mewtwo97, thank you very much for the follow. Pretty sure I saw you on Steroid's stream a few times so far, huh? Nice to have you here. And hope you're having a wonderful Thursday.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers.
You sound a bit off.
I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
Yeah, he is definitely not thrilled about me having...
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing that you spoke of, to be honest.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor.
I feel like you want me to actually
This
do
reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
Yeah, I'm a bit unclear of the origin of the rules, considering that apparently you don't seem to be all too thrilled about following them anymore, and... I mean, I've been trying my best, but not really been able to do that today, so...
What do you mean?
So... yeah, so do you pick what's supposed to happen, or am I the one who actually picks and makes things happen? Like... I kind of want to ask both of these questions. Like, it's a... Let's go with this. So do you pick what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference.
Okay.
Our datamongers assemble, collate and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium.
That doesn't make it
We
any
do
clearer.
not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
Okay, so, but... yeah, if I mark profiles, doesn't that decision affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links.
Right.
You should consider, time works a bit differently in here.
Time works a bit differently in here.
Anything else?
Time works a bit differently in here, you say. So how long is a day then?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
So we're actually time skipping a bunch, is what you're saying, to the most important decisions, I guess? So yeah, how does
time is an
work?
Inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals.
Okay.
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
Wait, profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day. So the people that we are making a decision about aren't necessarily happening at the same day per se, but that could be stretched out over multiple weeks or months even. So if we, for example, mark 3 profiles for death, that could mean that one of those is like way in the past and having a cascading effect on the other 2 before their decision to die comes into play.
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity.
Yeah, I can understand now how coming up with a timeline for these things and untangling this entire game to come up with the quote-unquote best case playthrough, basically, where we cause the perfect outcome or whatever you want to call it, is probably going to end up incredibly complex then.
Anything else?
I mean, if you're asking, so can you tell me about anything about myself? Like, was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Okay. So you actually went to the supermarket and bought lemons to make me.
The store and places.
Alright.
Anything else?
This is probably going to stretch his patience a bit, but do you play chess?
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic.
Ooh, that's a good answer. That is a very good answer.
Anything else?
Nope, I think we're done.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
Oh, he noticed. Nice.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
I'm sorry, I guess? Oh, there it is. A loud squeak erupts from somewhere behind the table.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Until tomorrow, Fate. Alright. Okay, we're gonna keep following the rules then. Oh look, we have the cloud floating at our mirror again. Alright.
Yes! You did it, Reaper. You have achieved.
What have I achieved?
Your grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
What? What are you rambling about now?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late.
I still don't understand
Already
this
getting
part.
a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
I still don't understand this part. Like, who is this floating cloud or these voices, and what do they want? What's their deal? I don't get it.
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough for the Emporium!
Righty then. Can't afford anything aside from turning ourselves into a pumpkin, which... No, it's still too early for that. It is definitely still too early for that. So... let's just end the day and see what the next one has in store for us. At the office. Okay. Only 4 profiles today. Okay. Let's see what yesterday brought. Odd scientist blows up along with their work shed while experimenting with microscale steam mechanics. Yep, sounds about right. Traffic collision on the Westerhold motorway claims life of scientist. 2 others survive with injuries. Okay. Painter dead from breathing in too many toxic fuels released by their experimental paints. And there we go. Alright, ex-hacker hired as an IT security consultant for the Coloss Digi Entertainment and AI research company. There we go. And Rockworm Peak claims another... Wait, what? What just happened? Streamlabs just notified me that my stream disconnected for a split second before refreshing and continuing on as if nothing happened. What? Should I be worried about this? We're at the 1 hour 22 mark. This better not be another one of those UI crashes doing weird stuff with me. We've troubleshooted those extensively over the course of the last week. That shit better not be back to fuck me over. Nope, okay, we're still going on Facebook, so that's good. Thank you very much for the support over there, Fever or Bunch or whatever you want to be called. I can't keep your name straight when you have different name everywhere. Don't tell me we're being screwed over. I mean, looks like we're still going. So yeah, maybe this was just a one-time hiccup thing where the UI bugged out for a split second and recovered immediately. But I mean, we have the support ticket open with Streamlabs, so if anything happens, I'm just gonna update them on the ticket. But yeah, I don't think that, you know, just going for the opposite ends of the profile bundle is What? Already preferring YouTube since it looked that Twitch? What do you mean it looked like Twitch will go down? Stream has been stable so far as far as I can tell on my end. If there's anything happening on the Twitch end, please let me know so that I can keep an eye on that. Anyways, apparently we're just supposed to kill the people on the opposite ends of the profile bundle, which would be Caleb Sadi Rondo, the 30-year-old junior researcher. Wait, you get kicked from my stream on Twitch? What? Long buffering and loop for a moment. God damn it, Streamlabs. Long buffering and it looped one moment for a while. It better not have done that on the recording or anywhere else then. Anyways, let's just continue on as if nothing happened for now, and I'm gonna have to check that out after the stream to see if that made it into the recording or the VOD or anything. So, those are the 2 people that Fate apparently thinks might bring more equilibrium by killing them. So, we have Caleb Sadi Rondo, a 30-year-old junior researcher who, right after graduating, Caleb went to work at the... I mean, honestly, going for the opposite ends, aka these 2, doesn't really sound like that much of a bad idea. Humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundles. Yeah, so the very far left and the very far right, which would be these 2 people. And it is 2 people who have to die, so this seems to be like an easy day for us. So, there we go. Apparently I just got an achievement called This Is Fine. I don't know what that means, but it's probably going to be fine. So, that's all the profiles marked for today. Let's finish our day and see what shenanigans we get into with those instructions. I'm pretty sure Fate has just given up on the whole equilibrium thing at this point. Well, let's see what's going on.
Grim, my fellow.
Today. What? The cat says she's gonna kill you? What? I gave her the squeaky toy and everything. Why would she kill me for that? She doesn't have any reason to kill me. That's mean. That's rude. Anyways, let's see what we've got here. We had one. Then we have Raven Khurshid, a 29-year-old professional athlete. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Myra. In their spare time, in their footsteps. Well then. And then we... Wow. Anson Sin, a 22-year-old sinner. Anson loves to sin and is committed to performing all the 4 deadly sins daily. They live in a cave outside the city, avoiding law enforcement. What do you mean, all the 4 deadly sins? Aren't there 7 normally? I mean, that sounds like... Yeah, okay, sure. So those would be the 3 people we're supposed to get rid of. Let's just check who the other ones are before we meet the helicopter pilot. Blaze works as the Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much, they fly around all day, even when the employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. That's a bit problematic, but okay. And then we have Park Lee, 52-year-old tech support. Park works as a team leader at Toyobishi, providing tech support for a variety of important companies across the northern countries. This can be more interesting than one assumes, as sometimes the programs companies use break down in incredibly puzzling ways. I can confirm that much, but most of the time it's more the user that needs to be handheld and motivated to do stuff instead of actually fixing problems. Pauline Sheep, a 51-year-old unemployed. Pauline just quit their high-paying job after saving up a lot of money. Their goal was to get a large enough sum so that they don't have to work for several years. Generally a nice enough plan, the main drawback being that to pull it off you have to have a very high-paying job to begin with. Right. And last but not least, there we go. Oh, lady! Nice to see you in chat. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. We down to Mortimer Bing, 65 after death. By passing on their priceless heirloom necklace, a deed hard to perform while they live, due to the restraining order. Okay. And we have Nisha Basra, a 34-year-old. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears, they also dream it has been costly, but they believe it's for the greater good. Their colleagues are on high alert. Okay. Then we have Mjorman Mapperson, a 52-year-old lecturer who books as a hobby. They mix vague political and philosophical content into their lectures, although they lack... And last but not least, we are dealing with Talia, elected after years of working as a professor of economic theory. They are known for being critical of exploitative structures and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandchildren. Okay, can we deaf, or can we swap that around to be deaf life? I feel like I kind of would prefer... Look at the caption on bottom. Oh, Talia Al-Farsi. Hello. Yep. If that's what you mean, yeah. Already missed it? Yeah, I mean it's random what these give you. He was talking about the randomness? Oh. But yeah, I guess we are going for life, death here then. which is gonna throw a whole bunch of things into disarray, because that means we are going to kill the geneticist that wants to combine that wants to combine plants and animals. We're getting rid of the nanny that's done absolutely nothing wrong. We're getting rid of the archaeologist, who might or might not be a tomb raider. And we are getting rid of the president, who is pushing for more wealth equality. I feel like we're doing more harm than good with these choices, but anyways, I hope you had a good life. You will die as well. You are going to die. And you are dead as well. Alright. And then the 4 people that we're gonna keep alive are going to be a lecturer who teaches stuff that they are not really qualified to teach. A painter who paints nudes only and is playing with the idea of turning to a life of sin. A neurosurgeon who's addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal risks. And a retired person who just wants to pass the heirloom on to their grandchild, but would need to die for that first. Which we're not gonna allow them to do. I think... You know what, Rampa? Now that you're saying this, yeah, makes sense. I think this is what they meant when they gave me the "this is fine" achievement. Well then, we shall see what fate thinks about our decisions today then.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author?
Yes.
I think I have reached a conclusion.
Alright, I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking.
Hmm?
Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious.
Ooh.
One that will explain everything.
Ooh, cool. Can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Yes, that's great.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes?
Right.
Tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable.
Perfect.
Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to read, eh? I'm looking forward to that bit. I'm gonna turn this game into a novel reading.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sail.
Yes. Are those cat ears? Ears of the beast. A pair of cat ears would look really nice on me, but inspire all the felines of the world. Just don't talk or even think about the film adaptation of the musical. Right, it's this one. I'm not going to buy the fidget spinner. Whatever you guys say, I'm not going to buy that thing. No. Let's just save up on the thing, the snow globe. Yeah, let's save up on the snow globe. Catboy time? Nope. Nope. I'm wearing a suit. I'm not putting cat ears on.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Oh boy. I mean, I'm, just killing. But, yeah.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count?
No,
Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it?
I mean...
I guess that's already in the name.
Yeah.
Grim Reaper.
That's... yeah. It's my name, so what?
Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
still don't understand what this lady is rambling on about. Anyways, let's continue with the next day. Ah yes, a letter. Anyways, the facts have to die. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count, Fate. Oh, now we can actually make a judgment call without violating our quota. We just have to make sure that at least 3 humans die. Alright, we can do that. Who are we dealing with here? So, we have Chimwala Sivai, a 23-year-old student. Chimwala is a charismatic opinion leader among their peers. They use this characteristic to affect campaigns for things they think are right. These topics include reducing the use of plastics, banning beige shorts, and stopping any vaccinations. That one goes on the die pile. Axela Luke, a 59-year-old filmmaker. Axela fled a military conflict to a cosmopolis city at a young age, working many odd jobs until they met and married respected Vancouver filmmaker Oscar Luke. The two form an unbreakable creative team, producing 1 film a year, with Axela often being the decisive and innovative half of the duo. Okay, that sounds good. You go in the maybe pile for now. Marco Schulz, a 37-year-old fire chief. Marco just can't get enough of nature and safety. They love nature, they love safety. An avid hiking enthusiast, they frequently go to numerous geocaching treasure hunt trips all across the globe. Sounds nice enough. Then we have Sandeep Vandawar, a 78-year-old senator. Sandeep is an aging senator holding on to power because they can't imagine they could do anything else with their life. It's the only thing they have left. Unfortunately, they are also growing increasingly misinformed and illiterate in the way the modern world works, both politically and technologically. I'm leaning towards kill on this one. Then we have Theophany Aina, a 40-year-old CEO. Theophany is the latest heir to the Aina family. The family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monitor C consulting firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories and grew into the arms-providing conglomerate now known as Sundowner Security Services. I don't know about this. Garrett Gold, a 36-year-old inventor/scam artist. Who is this person? A nobody. Vain and arrogant, they promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed. Blinded by egoism, they refused to learn any lessons and continued on this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people. Let's just throw them on the kill pile to... So, you live 3 deaths, 4 lives. That's good enough for us. Bam! Following the rules, here we go. Why do we feel that the game hates us abiding the rules and being logical? I don't think that it's the game necessarily, it's just that Fate is starting to grow tired of, well, not situation there. Okay, that's good. He's most certainly burning out when it comes to doing his job as, well, Fate, assigner of tasks.
Cord blimey! You're looting!
With all of the red and the Healy pluses in there. I think that might be some. I'm tossing all the stuff around on my desk on accident. Okay, let's check the phone real quick. What happened last day then? Inventor Johnson first attempt to start the construction of an underwater city. That guy is seriously stupid. Sundowner announces another 50 billion arms sale to Vaskagrad. Okay. When will people realize these kind of superficial reformist changes are not some progressive step forward? The arms industry still works the same, no matter who is technically in charge. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anti-beige shorts animus still simmering in the background even after death of front leader. I don't care too much about the beige shorts, it's the vaccine stuff that I'm worried about. Anyways, a legend passes. Sandeep Vandawar dies in their office chair. The one they fought for decades ago as a young progressive. And all new series of Wildlife Survivor picked up by Channel 7E. Okay. Grim Mail, what do we got? The assignment. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Quota for the day, any humans who seem suspicious have to die. You'll figure it out, yes? Keep your eyes open. Fate. Phone shows my system time? Does it? Oh, it does. Interesting. But it doesn't show the correct charge because I'm on a desktop. Okay, so any human who seems suspicious. Let's see if we can find some suspicious people. Gordy Freiheit, a 38-year-old unemployed. Gordy says they are a physicist because they used to work in a physics lab. In truth, they spent all of their time at a warehouse opening crates with a crowbar. They were hired after breaking an ampoule of the rare HL 3.0 compound the lab had been expecting for nearly 2 I see, it's Gordon Freeman. We're gonna keep him alive. He's gonna be important, we're gonna keep him alive, that's for sure. Then we have Eliel Neneti, a 30-year-old scholar. A true scholar, Eliel is trying to integrate different disciplines in order to uncover the truths of the world. They live the life of science, searching for the universal theory of everything. It's not going very well, as there are many holes yet to be patched, but that's what makes it Let me try that again. But that's what makes it fun. There we go. Words. That goes onto the maybe pile. Then we have Alora Hanak, a 21-year-old choir singer. Alora is a professional singer who joined the church choir at the local town. They offered their singing skills to the church partly to be more devout and partly to have better access to the church wine cellar. I would say that is a bit suspicious. Getting into the wine supplies. Let's see. Then we have Ezra Gabriel, a 40-year-old minister. Ezra is a minister of farming, agri and agriculture, appointed to this position by the current cabinet for their past loyalty. Thing is, they've no idea how to run this ministry, or any other for that matter, as they keep getting political appointments only through the favors of their old friends and drinking mates. This one has to go, because that is definitely not a way that we want our politics to be run. And then we have Archibald Hogan, a 19-year-old intern. Archibald thought the dream had come true after they landed an internship at a Maya publishing company. Turns out they disliked both their job and their sometimes mean, sometimes indifferent boss. They now pass their time at work playing friends of their supervisor. Okay. I mean, he's working as the intern, so I can see how, yeah. I'm gonna keep him alive because he sounds like a fun guy. Now the question is, the universal theory of everything, is that... I'm seeing a bunch of minuses in here now that I didn't see before. I think that was a bad thing to do then. Oh well. Let's, confirm the choices and see how well we can set the roll of flame, I guess. Hey Fate, how you doing? Oh. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty, aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. This again? Oh, the old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Again. I see.
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Alright. So, I'm reporting to the cat again?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it.
Oh, he's unable to hear me. I see.
You may be wondering about who is in charge.
Yes.
I did consider leaving dear Lady Portington again, but...
But?
My hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days.
Oh, I'm actually all on my own now.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking?
Yeah, kind of.
To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Okay.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Alright, bye Fate. I guess we are... Sure. Sure, let's check on Mortimer and see what
You're
he is.
such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Can't afford anything at the moment. Alright, let's head up to Cerberus. Hey there. Ooh, that's some new faces that I haven't seen before. Who do we have here? We have a smoking lady.
Do I know you? You kinda remind me of someone from one of the profiles I had to. Moving on.
One of the profiles you had to?
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Okay.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious?
It is. At least for me.
Alright.
For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Yes. Let's start this off with a pun. Another human reaper? I've been dying to meet one for ages.
Don't worry.
Lady, let's talk to somebody else. Like this Birdman?
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
Hatchling.
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays.
What?
The assemblage must be decaying.
What are you
Yet
going on?
One must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
Why are you called the Eradicator?
I'm that efficient in bringing annihilation to the herd. One fell swoop, judgment has arrived.
I see.
Oh, if only I could hear them wail and weep, cursing the injustice of a cold grave. Not that you'd understand.
Sounds a bit like an edgelord.
Fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale.
Right.
I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
So you're another Reaper who works in the office, right?
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
Yeah, this guy sounds like an edgelord.
Blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
Hey, what the heck are you even talking about, buddy?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
So... yeah, I feel like he's implying that he's just killing everybody all the time.
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must.
Okay.
Even if I consider management far too lenient.
Okay, good.
I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers all have to die.
I mean, they have to die eventually when it's time.
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful ways. Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
Sure, great chat, I guess.
Ciao,
Bye.
little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
I don't like this guy. Anyways, hi Cerberus. Do you have anything interesting for us?
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye.
Sort of.
Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement.
I'm starting to doubt myself here a little bit, but sure.
Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
I mean, I've been meticulously professional, I guess.
Yeah, I got the inkling from our last talk. Still, I've been thinking... I figured you'd be the one to find intrigue in questioning authority.
I mean, yeah, sometimes, but I ignore it, at least for now.
Hey, where's your sense of rebellion? I don't think I could adhere to obscure designs with such confidence.
Yeah, I get that.
One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Yeah, let's just...
Au revoir,
Yeah.
Lil Reaper.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's just get out of here. Come on. Starting to get the feeling that I kind of want to rush through this remaining stuff. Yeah, she had dialogue about Florian, but he was just an edgelord. I'm not really interested in his story. Nice, we have 6 profiles here today. Whoops. Right, only scrolling, no dragging around. So, so close to the answer. I hear the notes, but the arrangement is wrong. One day I'll show them. One day the whole world will know, okay? Ex-physicist and loiterer arrested after hitting several crabs with a crowbar for no reason. Okay. 112 staplers encased in jello. See these 10 funniest obvious pranks ever. Oh. Well then, let's see what we have on the... Oh, your attention is required. I've been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. Quota for the day is that 5 humans have to die and 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. P.S. Do be careful to let the right person live. Do what you do best, Fate. To let the right person live? As in the right person? Like on the right? Or do you mean the right person as in the correct person? Your wording is confusing, Fate. I thought you were going to become a writer. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna assume he means correct as well. Let's see who we're dealing with here then. Let me just put the marker out of the way. There we go. So, we have Gahan Shahi, a 45-year-old hunter. For decades, Scarehead has been made a living by hunting wild game. Recently, they've become fascinated with certain conspiracy videos on YouTube and convinced that there's a monster living in the nearby swamp. That's a big maybe. Then we have Nora Sophia Eto, a 39-year-old white-collar criminal. Nora turned to regular embezzlement after the multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty programs and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off the mortgage and to keep their child in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. This goes on the maybe pile. And we have Achak Nord, a 30-year-old lumberjack. Achak co-owns a lodging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying hopes of thousands of endangered birds. That goes on the kill pile. And we have Hive Odami, a 28-year-old unemployed. Hive lived in a small village for a long time. After the death of their trusty dog, they moved to the big city to pursue the app scene. So far they've made a ton of useless mobile apps, but perhaps app number 98 will finally be successful. That's a big maybe. Anna von Wolfenstein, a 48-year-old judge. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves the job very much. Not so much because of the bringing to justice, but because of the political power the position brings. And Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Oh, that sounds like it's a death pile. And then we have Don Fiorino, a 46-year-old mobster. Don Fiorino tries to model themselves after the old mafia novels and films, without realizing those stories are made up by authors who had no connection to or understanding of organized crime. Soon enough, they'll realize there are no honor codes and family bonds. Crime is just crime. Do we want to keep this person alive to let them realize their mistake, or do we want to kill them off because, well, crime is crime, so... I mean, we have 2 people on the kill pile, but we need to kill at least 3. Yeah, we need to kill 3 more people here. So we have the hunter, who's become fascinated with certain conspiracy videos and is convinced that there's a monster living in the nearby swamp. And we have the white-collar criminal that is doing this all to pay off the mortgage and to keep the child in a decent school. I'm kind of tempted to keep alive. Then we have Hythe Omdal, who's unemployed and basically just wasting their time creating useless mobile apps. And Don Fiorino, the mobster, who is mistakenly thinking that mafias have some sort of honor code or whatever, even though crime is just crime in this universe. So yeah, I'm tempted to leave her alive so that she can keep her child in a decent school and avoid her from running into the same criminal business stuff. Yeah. You know what, let's just get your opinion on the matter. So what do you guys think about Nora? Should she be the one? He's gonna be on the wrong end of the gun if I get the choice. And then we've got the hunter who's kind of into conspiracy theories apparently. So yeah. I don't really see any reason to keep any of them alive, but we have to definitely keep one alive, and I'm thinking that we want to give that child at least a chance at life, right? That's my opinion. So, yeah. You disagree? Or what's with the dots? You don't know. Okay, if you don't know, then I'm just gonna make that decision and say that Nora, you get to live, everybody else gets to die. There we go. There. Double check the rules. 5 humans have to die, 1 human must be spared. Yep, there we go. Alright. confirm the choices, and away we go. It's getting too hard. You have too much of a conscience, buddy. Really given up on his job. Fate is too tired to continue working his job. He's just given up and been like, yeah, you can take over now.
I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist.
What?
Collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice. From the mulch rose a new, better human being. Much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems.
What? What?
Odd question. Haven't you been paying attention?
No.
It's an image that raises more questions than it solves.
I mean, it definitely does.
You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
What? These mad ramblings aren't happening
We're
at all.
not here to help, but to reflect. Be seeing you.
You're not... whatever. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep this look for now. Let's see, do we have a new suit for us? Just another job. Interesting. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep it with this. Alright, back down to Mortimer. Let's see what they've got in store for us today.
Doubloons will get ye anything, matey.
Oh, just the cape, fidget spinner, and the lamp. Okay. Nothing interesting here then. Hey, Cerberus. Oh, nothing new?
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around.
Aw, thanks.
We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
Interesting. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go. I'm really not interested in Florian. Like, not at all.
Lil Reaper.
I just... yeah, no, not interested in that guy at all. So, let's just end the day and continue with the next. Boop. And down to the office we go. Let's check. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure. Leaves entire fortune to a leading cancer fund. Ooh, nice. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have to research. 4 yet to be identified people arrested in a major embezzlement scandal related to Trans Global Incorporated. Crime boss gunned down on the street by rival mobsters. Escalates turf war. Body found in swamp, suspected to be local hunter. The swamp monster has claimed another victim. Sure it does. Local swamp reportedly inhabited by a green monster. Oh, fuck off. Anyways, today's simple, Grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world, and do not see the need for many deaths for today, so only 2 humans have to die. New discoveries await. Fate. Alright, 2 humans have to die, no specific instructions. Let's see what we've got. So, we've got Shelley McIntosh, a 35-year-old wetland scientist. Shelley is a wetland scientist who recently moved into a little cottage in the swamp where they can monitor soil measurements 24/7. Shelley wanders around the swamp in a frog costume, scaring lost hikers for entertainment. So she is the swamp monster. I see. I'm tempted to keep her alive just to keep that joke going. Benoit Krakow, a 55-year-old online casino operator. Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble but don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to appeal to people of all ages and social backgrounds, even kids. That guy is definitely going to die. Samir Linden, 44-year-old guy working in waste disposal. Samir loves the environment and hates littering and non-recycled garbage with a fiery passion. They've helped make several waste recycling plants more efficient and constantly educate the public on correct waste management techniques. You sound like a good guy, I'm tempted to keep you alive. And last but not least, we have Hiroyo Saito, a 39-year-old gym teacher. Push-ups, pull-ups, crunches, running. It is time to move your body, maggots. Hiroyo used to be a drill sergeant, but got discharged for being far too belligerent, even by military standards. They now teach physical education in a middle school. Ooh, that is not good. Yeah, I think this is going to be an easy day where we keep these two people alive and these two have to go. Like, it's just a 50-50 split on this one. I do not want to subject children to military drills. And definitely not to. I mean, yeah, I'm not even gonna put it up to debate. The online casino operator, he's gone. He's just gone. And then the gym teacher, we're gonna have him gone as well because, yeah, no, not gonna do that to children. That's the word. And the wetland scientist and the waste disposal person get to live because, well, you're just having fun, and I like that. So that's gonna be this day, pretty quickly dealt with. And oh, I just noticed we're on the last week already. Well then. Oh, would you look at that? Fate is back at the office. Hey buddy, how's it going?
Grim.
How was your break?
Adequate.
Okay.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it.
Ooh. Sounds like that break actually was needed, huh?
Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
Have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not.
Okay.
Why am I livid?
Yeah.
Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
Oh, I see.
Because they thought to...
Oh well. Righty then. Hey Mortimer, you got any new plunder?
Yo ho ho!
Saving up for the lamp then. Probably won't be able to use it for anything, but I guess we're saving up for the lamp. Anyways, let's see what we've got here. Oh, that is a lot of profiles. Today we have to deal with 9. That is a lot. Anyways, breakthrough in bacteriology may lead to bacteria that consumes non-biodegradable plastics. I know that such a thing already exists in the real world. At least for some plastics, but yeah. Online gambling developer found dead at home, having choked on their morning sandwich. Oh yes, rumored swamp monster is listed as an endangered species and protected. Yes, there we go. The scientist in the frog costume gets to live on. My modest excuses, Grim. Right, the situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your... what? Oh, listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you're, you know, skeleton. Quota for the day, just go with the flow. Toodles, fate. Alright, today we're just gonna go with the flow. So... come on, there we go. We have 9 people to go through here, so let's see, let's just go for a quick overview. We have Luigi Wah, a 36-year-old forklift operator. Luigi is a revolutionary, a radical, an avant-garde hero of the people. The ultimate underdog, vanguard of change, beloved by all. They love cruising around in the forklift at high speeds, which, considering the forklift, is not very fast. Alright, so we have Waluigi. Oh wait, what the heck is that name? Oh, it's Sigismund. Okay. Why do they have to write it with Y's? Anyways, we have Sigismund Campanella, a 47-year-old subway operator. Sigismund is haunted by the suicidal people they've had to run over. even though there's nothing they could have done. They've started writing a series of romance novellas about the nihilistic food delivery person and the religious library worker. In the climactic moment, one of them saves the other from jumping in front of a subway train. That's a tough one. He definitely sounds like he needs help, but I can't really help him there. Florence Olua, a 26-year-old organizer. Florence is one of the central organizers behind canvassing for the re-election of popular politician Baron Sayenda. When not engaged in political campaigning, Florence enjoys long bike rides and tending to the small garden. Okay. Kunio Kawa, a 57-year-old immunologist. Kunio hopes to unlock the secrets of the immune system and make it more efficient at fighting diseases. They found a promising new approach in gene therapy. Kunio spends most of the time in the lab, but tries to go drinking with the colleagues whenever possible. Okay. Haven't seen anybody yet who I would say we need to get rid of. Henry Birch, a 43-year-old literary critic. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. What is that kind of reasoning? But okay, I guess. Dakota Mickelson, a 26-year-old telemarketer. Dakota is a marketing genius who could sell barbecue ribs to a vegan. Their exceptional talent landed them on a job as a telemarketer, where they have single-handedly increased profits by 200%. They are especially appealing to senior citizens. Okay, that's our death pile. Leinani Leiter, 40-year-old marine biologist. Leinani, a professor at the Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's already known that goldfish have decent memory, they advocate banning small fish balls. Okay, sounds like a good person to keep alive. Andreas Katazukas, a 63-year-old veteran. Andreas is a traumatized veteran of the Marisola Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They are very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian, even while being on the rough. Sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. And then we have Jerome K Nelson, a 58-year-old poultry farmer. Jerome loves birds. They started an egg farm several decades ago, but when business was not going well, they had to also start selling the meat, which is emotionally very hard for Jerome. They hold a little funeral for every bird, which include little speeches and a bit of crying. How is that business profitable? Anyways, yeah, so this is the telemarketer who's especially appealing to senior citizens, is the only one who I personally would consider maybe killing. But even then, I'm on the fence on killing anybody on this day. Like, I'm kind of feeling generous and just like, yeah, let's just allow everybody to live. Because why not? We're supposed to just, I mean, why kill when we don't have to? Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep everybody alive today. Including Dakota. There we go then. Let's line everybody up. Even if this is a lot of people, but I don't see any reason to kill them, so... Yeah, let's just... Yep. And oh, we missed one. Oh yeah, our Luigi. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All done. Perfect. Everybody gets to live today. Bam. Confirm the choices and off we go. Hey Fate, how are you doing?
Oh my.
Oh my?
Okay. You cannot let everybody live.
Oh.
You are not thinking of the consequences. This is not an idle warning.
I'm sorry, you told me to just go with the flow.
We clear? The reprimand has been marked into your profile.
Okay, I guess I should have killed the telemarketer then.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
Uh-huh. So, what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing?
Really?
It would be better for everyone.
You say that right after you scold me for keeping everybody alive? Seriously, Fate? Come on, buddy.
In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome.
Wow.
It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Okay, I'll hear you out. Go on.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments.
My hands are fine.
You have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
Thanks for caring, I guess?
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here.
What do you mean?
To the office, where you belong.
What do you mean, you... What? Are you implying that you're somehow involved in getting me here? Because I don't think you are. Anyways, let's head back down to more... Yeah, those are all grayed out at the moment, so... Okay. Let's see here. Thousands of seniors impoverished after buying junk from telemarketers. Yep, seniors protesting for another pension increase. Baron Sander leading in the polls by a wide margin. Caesars on the Zeitgeist wins second prize at the local essay competition. The results are in. Fish can have a little salami. What? Fish can have a little salami. What? Okay. First part of the Amour in the Tube series titled Shipment of Devotion garners mediocre critical reception. Bowling ball flies off the fingers of a very drunken doctor, crushes foot of colleague. Okay. Research suggests effective genetic engineering still decades away. And zombie flicks as popular as ever. Check out Blam Blam 6-2 in cinemas today. Newfound virus threatens to sweep every continent. Anyways. Grim. How do I put this? There's a nigh invulnerable virus ravaging everyone on the planet. Meanwhile, you know what to do. 4 humans have to die. Keep up the good work. Okay, let's see. Who's the one person who we're gonna keep alive? We have Zolo Orji Olmiata, a 40-year-old pediatrician. Zola specifies in child abuse pediatrics and is able to determine signs of abuse from very subtle signs. They had a key role in saving countless children from dangerous environments. Okay, we probably want to keep that person alive. Then we have Ruben Phillips, a 19-year-old unemployed lab rat. Ruben is currently in between jobs and is actively looking for employment. They are enamored by zombie horror films and go to the cinema almost compulsively. They earn most of their living currently by partaking in medical human trials. It's going to be one of those tough ones. Okay. Yep, it's going to be one of those tough ones, because now we have to deal with a 28-year-old nurse. All their life, Josefa has made their personal mission about caring for those who cannot care for themselves. In addition to the hospital job, they also volunteer at various communal centers. They rent a small apartment in the suburbs with their brother and live a quiet and happy life. I mean, you sound like the most expendable so far, I guess? Oh no, there's also a sheep farmer. Okay. Toma Warden, a 40-year-old sheep farmer. People make a lot of juvenile jokes when it comes to sheep farming, which really gets under Toma's skin. Sheep farming is an important provider of meat, milk and fiber, even parchment. Tamo really cares for their flocks though, and their sheep are very healthy. Oh, we have a virus ravaging, we're gonna kill you. And we have Jake Bartowski, a 28-year-old unemployed. Jake, a self-prescribed chemist, loves to create new interesting recipes for the kitchen. Jake's latest work involves mixing opioids and uppers. They also enjoy showcasing their new inventions at the local club scene. You're gonna die. Okay, so we have a nurse who I think is a pretty safe kill. Then we have the unemployed lab rat and the pediatrician. I think the lab rat is the most important one to keep alive here in terms of the virus stuff going on. Even though I would love to keep the pediatrician alive because, well, I mean, they are saving children from dangerous environments. But I think with the virus at the moment, that it was the correct one. Otherwise, humanity is close to the end. Hey, Fate. What do we have here? Coroner's baffled as fatal seizure endured by local hospital nurse still without apparent cause. Recent Omega virus cure hopes dashed after treatments judged ineffective. Pediatrician shot by suspected child abuser who broke into their office. Cannibalistic sheep escape into the countryside, terrorize surrounding villages. And television preacher calls upon the end times as deadly virus officially announced a pandemic. Well then. Oh, come on. What ho, Grim? The virus does not seem to be fatal on its own, but it seems to make people terribly aggressive towards each other. A true apocalypse. Quota for the day, 6 humans have to die. Steel yourself. Fate. Oh, great. Alright, so you have Jackie Funk, a 34-year-old televangelist. Jackie has been devoured ever since their faith saved them from wicked criminal ways. They've since moved to legal ways of amassing a wide group of followers and fortune as a televangelist.
You're dying.
You're dying. Keith O'Toole, 19-year-old unemployed / social media influencer. Keith likes attention and has an account on every social media platform. Their favorite activity is hanging off cliffs while taking selfies. Keith's large following on social media has also brought in a hefty sponsorship from a medical insurance concern. Seriously? How stupid does a medical insurance company have to be to sponsor somebody who's enjoying hanging off of cliffs and taking selfies and then posting those all over social media? Nobody, you're dead. And we have Lenny Kuski, a 41-year-old movie director. A notorious filmmaker made famous by the Blam Blam 6 series. Lenny is enjoying their fame and fortune on a private resort outside Cosmopolis City. They feel like they are really touching people with their work and considering expanding the series into a franchise of its own. You go on the Maple Pie for now? Loic Tahirian, a 52-year-old archaeologist. Loic and the team made the discovery of the Carriers. They came upon an ancient sealed tomb in the local desert. The most intriguing item found from one of the tombs was an ancient wheel of cheese, which still looked surprisingly appetizing. Oh, you better not eat that one, buddy, because that is going to kill you. Then we have Dar Ashley, a 49-year-old teacher. Dar is a homeschooling veteran, with their pupils mostly being from the elite of society. They feel very comfortable with teaching and will likely continue to do so until retirement. They've always wanted children of their own, but never found the time or effort to go down that path. Alright, we're swapping you out. Then we have Ludo Alinaf, a 33-year-old unemployed / homeless. A few years ago, Ludo fell into hard times. They tried their best to claw back into society, but failed. Recently, they've been going to job interviews again, as the market is looking for fresh recruits after a series of sudden outbreaks of diseases. Okay, this is a bit of a wild card, because we have no idea what they're actually doing. Oh, and we have Lloyd Zweig, a 59-year-old pharmacist. Ray's job is to recommend which over-the-counter medicines people should take. After getting some extra money from several herb supplement producers, they now exclusively suggest that real drugs contain chemical elements and natural supplements are the best. You're dead, buddy. Alright, how many do die? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more to die. So it's going to be a question between the teacher or the homeless who's currently looking for employment. So, high-class teacher who's mostly teaching the elite of society, or the unemployed homeless guy who's currently trying to get a job again. Which one of them should we keep alive? This is a bit of a tough one, isn't it? I'm tempted to keep the teacher alive because, well, they're doing a good job apparently, so... Yeah, let's just cut it short. Let's just keep the teacher alive because they are teaching. They are doing a good job at it probably, so let's just go with that. Let's just... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You all have to die. Go. And just like that, the quota is fulfilled. Oh, flip the coin. Oh, I saw that one too late. Sorry, Ramper. Sure, I guess. Alright, let's talk to the mirror again, I guess.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
Just a zombie invasion. I don't know.
Sure you do. It's the culmination of all your choices.
Is that what this is?
Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
The what now? No.
Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen.
Okay.
Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
So... Am I the prince?
Yes.
You would have answered yes to any of those, wouldn't
Yes.
you?
It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Okay. Great, I guess? I have no idea what this ending is going to be about, but sure.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
Plenty. Still can't afford the fidget spinner, luckily. So, let's end the night and get ready for the next day. Fate might dispose of us. Possible. It's also possible that the world is just going to come to an end and there's no more need for this department. Which sounds more likely at the moment. Anyways, take a look at this teacher mercilessly shutting down a violent tantrum. What? Famous preacher dies during marathon session. Heart attack is suspected cause. Right. Televangelist legend leaves massive fortune to the devout followers as death wish on live TV. Nice. Modern classic filmmaker accidentally killed by housemaid in apartment. The parent's sexual harassment attempt. What? Modern classic filmmaker accidentally killed by housemaid in apparent sexual harassment attempt. What the frick? Okay. Do your job. Okay. I hope you read this post-haste. The viral craze is at its apex. Surviving humans are subjected to intense quarantine, but some cities still remain inhabited and functional. Deal with them. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. The future is grim. Fate. 2 out of 3 have to die, you say, huh? Okay, who are we dealing with here? We have Ismo Gustav, a 44-year-old Lieutenant General. Lieutenant General Ismo Gustav has served the country with respect and admiration. They are currently tasked with containing the massive viral epidemic recently dubbed the White Death. As Cosmopolis City falls apart, they stay vigilant in upholding their duty with whatever means necessary. Sounds like a maybe pile. Bartemos Sotomayor, 55-year-old guru. Bartemo experienced a spiritual awakening after eating moldy cheese with questionable originating while... oh no. They ate the friggin' ancient cheese. Okay. Now they spend their time spreading their newfound wisdom to anyone willing to listen. Is that really going to be a MacGuffin type of deal? Oh, that's going to enter my maybe pile. And then we have Ryo Kobayashi, a coin. Oh, did that just... oh, I can zoom in on that thing. Yeah. This kinda looks like everything's just death and destruction here. So... yeah. Humanity is dead. Peace is dead. The house is still intact-ish, I guess, and I don't know what's the deal with the tree, but that seems to also still be going. But yeah, humanity and peace is gone. Anyways, where the heck did the coin go that I had? Oh, there it is. Alright, Portington. Hope the gerbil is going to keep speaking at you as we fade out of existence. Anyways, let's check in on Mortimer.
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Sometimes. Anyways.
It's the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found it scaling a tower. Used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it.
What?
Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things. Like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
Right. Well, we've bought everything that we can in the shop now, I think. So let's end the day and see what the last, what is it, 2 days now have in store? Yeah. Let's see how quick can we get this thing to spin. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, keep it going. There we go. Alright, that's gonna keep us busy for a while. Alright. Core news. Entire Cosmopolis City in quarantine. Please do not leave your homes. National Guard. All citizens ordered to stay in containment areas. All citizens required to move to designated control areas. Okay. Now we just have a letter here. Aww. Apocalypse now. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. Quota for the day, the few remaining humans have to die. Happy end, fate. So, we have Archibald Rowland, 73, the president. Archibald, the leader of the free world, went into the election race promising to funnel more money into healthcare and to tackle ethical problems within the pharmaceutical industry. Now they orbit over Cosmopolis City in the residential aircraft, accompanied by their twin brother Gotthard, completely clueless about what happened and why. And we have Oswald Gimlet, a 40-year-old museum curator. Ever since the museum got a hold of the world's oldest cheese, Oswald hasn't been able to stop salivating over it. They keep wondering if it truly is a forbidden snack, then why does it look so damn tasty? So, this would be the last chance to save humanity, but we're not gonna do that. We're going to follow fate's wishes and end humanity as everybody knows it. So, a few remaining humans have to die. Good night. Now, let's see what the cloud has to say, I guess.
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
Thank you.
Nope, doesn't work. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent.
Aww.
So, what comes next?
I mean, you're the chatty one, so tell me how to fix it.
Unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation.
Right.
Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
I just push my universal undo
If such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus.
Hint, hint, nudge,
Go on,
nudge.
oddball. Nothing else to wait for.
It's fine.
Sums you right up. Either devastating mediocrity or destructive apathy.
Oh,
We've
come
reached
on.
the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Alright. Well then, sounds like this is pretty much going to be the end then. Time to talk to Fate time, I guess? Time for the story to end. So we take our last night and then head to the last day of work. Oh, I see. So that's a breathalyzer. Oh, interesting. So apparently... Huh. So does drinking these spirits give me a boost to a specific statistic then? Oh then, interesting. Immediately to your designated control area. The President, Tablecloth Tourist Tutorial Journey. Ooh. That sounds like the President had a bit of a stroke. Any going now? Heading up to Fate. Time to meet our maker.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
I mean... death, of course.
As is appropriate. No need to prolong the suffering of the last one. We are not cruel, after all.
Yeah. So, I take it you were behind it all somehow?
That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather.
I mean, you are Fate, after all.
The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity. Not a bit. But why, you ask?
Yeah, but why?
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death.
Sounds about right.
It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape.
Sounds about right.
Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself.
Probably for quite a few eternities by now.
I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all,
I see.
then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away.
Well. And I guess I was your trusted minion, huh?
And performed admirably.
At least we've got that to write on our CV when we apply for the next job. Performed admirably. Signed, Fate.
Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these.
And just like that, society is falling. Mankind succumbing to its innate flaws. As humanity is wiped out. Completely. Down to the last humans. As you powerlessly wait to fade away. I'm going to go back to the middle. Well, then we're just gonna sit here and declare this the end of today's stream. Because I'm not gonna extend this any longer than I've already extended it beyond the regular end of this. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely fun to play this through to the end with you all. So, thank you for sticking around and joining me on this adventure. As usual, if you... all that good stuff. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to leave a like if you liked. Maybe follow, subscribe, or whatever the button's called to be notified the next time that I'm live or when I upload another video. And oh yeah, I know you would love to go for all endings, but honestly I prefer to explore maybe a few endings and then leaving more open in case you want to explore